TweetAdder. And what you can see in front of you is TweetAdder that's been installed, it's been activated, licensed, and it's got 3 Twitter handles, Twitter usernames connected. I use this to run multiple Twitters, and I'm actually going to be adding many more onto this because I've got a multi-user license, but you will likely only have a single user license, and that's all you need. And so if we were just to look at this top one, which is Jamie McKean, it tells me that its current status is idle, that I'm following 14,000 people, that I have 13,000 followers, how many updates it's sent today. And in each one of these columns as well, you can see how many people am I following. I've got 17,000 people I can follow that it's identified for me. Follow back, so if someone follows you, you can then follow them back. You can unfollow people, and you want to do that because Twitter has a certain ratio that if you're following too many people and not enough people are following you, then they think you're a spam robot, and so they can actually switch you off. So you want to unfollow people if they don't follow you back. Tweets, how many tweets do you send, which is messages in Twitter. Search, so I've got this enabled. You can see these green dots and red dots. Green dots mean they're automated, and I've enabled the automation, and the red dots mean I haven't turned those on. You can pick and choose which ones to do. I'm going to show you that shortly. To say thank you, I've got a red dot here. RSS feed. An RSS feed is on websites. So if you have websites that you visit very often, likely they have an RSS feed. All you need to do is find the RSS feed, and you can put it in this tool, and then every time that website publishes a new post or article, then this will automatically send it out on your Twitter. So you are automatically sending out valuable content to your followers, all automated. That's RSS. Retweet. There may be some people who always send out really good stuff, and you want to retweet their stuff, which means forward. It's like in an email, it'd be like forwarding someone's original. So you're retweeting, you're resending out someone else's message. So I have that automated for a small number of people. And then you can also choose to reply to people if they write to you, and you can automate that as well. Okay, so and you can see across my different accounts, I have different green and reds on depending on what I want to do with the accounts. But you don't need to worry about that now because you've only got one, and you should really only have one to start. So to open this, I can double click on this line item, or I can go to Open User, and I pick Jamie McKean. And now here, you can see the green and the reds down the side here? These are the ones that can be automated. And those green and reds reflect what you just saw on the dashboard. And all you need to do, your Twitter handle will be here. Okay, and what you want to do is work through each one of these. Just work through each one of these, and if you're not sure at any time, just click the help button. On Windows it may not be here, but you can click the help button at any time. Okay, tweet search is very powerful because you can be looking for your target market within keywords or within a location area. Okay, and then you can add that search as an automated search. And then when it finds anyone in that automated search, it will add it automatically for you to follow them. So your tool will be going out looking for your target market using this tweet search here. This is a really powerful piece of TweetAdder here. And you can play through the rest of the searches as well. You can't break this, so go and have a look, go and play with them by clicking them. And if you know specific Twitter users, you can find them. Okay. So go through here, and then once you've done a search, by the way, if I do a tweet search now and I say I want to find consultants, okay, and I want the location in the Waikato, which is local to me, I'll say New Zealand. Okay, I'll say search now. It now goes away to find them. And it doesn't recognize what it's done there. It's not recognized New Zealand, it looks like. So I'm going to go back. Waikato, let me try that. You know if it works because it will go away and see it's found me. And so I want to expand that search a little bit. Okay, so what's the keywords that I might be looking for? Well, I might just go for location. So if I just go for Waikato, which is my region here in New Zealand, and do search now. Entrepreneur. Let's try entrepreneur. Search now. So no one's come up. So you just want to play. Let me say lawyer. But you get the point here. You just want to play around with keywords and the location and keep searching. And then when you get a list in your area, I'll do lawyer in Auckland. So if my target market was lawyers and I was looking in Auckland, then I've got all of these people now that are talking about lawyers or have something about lawyers in them. So I can, if you look at this button down here, check, uncheck all. So I can click on this and it checks them all or uncheck them. And then if I've checked them all, I can click the save checked down here at the bottom. And that will put them into the follow list. So my tool will just automatically start following these people. It won't follow them all instantly. Okay, you'll only be able to follow X number of people a day, usually 50 to 100 people a day. So that will allow you to find a real target market. So this means my automation is on. You can see this button up here. I can click on this and it turns it off. Automation off, automation on. That's how you do that. And if there's a list, I can follow 50 people instantly by just clicking this start button now. Okay, if there's more than 50 in my list. And maximum follows to send per day, I've got it set as 200. And I've got the time delay between 3 and 7 minutes. Just leave whatever the standard settings are. I've changed this, but you leave whatever the standard settings are for you. Follow back. Again, who do you want to follow back when they've followed you? Again, automation on and off. Unfollow people. So I basically say down here, unfollow any non-reciprocal follows. So if people haven't followed me back after 2 days, then it means they're not really using the Twitter that much. So I'm not really too interested in following them. And I've got my follower ratio at this 0.8 to 1. And it actually stick with whatever the tool gives you as a guide. Again, I've changed this specifically. Tweets. I've got a list of tweets in here that I've created. And this basically says it'll automate it, for automation is on, post tweets every 45 to 85 minutes. And I've said every day you can send 6 tweets out. So out of this list of 8 or 9, you can send 6 out randomly, because I've got post in random order. And recurring tweets, so this will keep spitting this out over time, looking like I've spat it out humanly, if that's a word. You can use Tweet Generator if you wanted, so that can help you if you want to generate a number of tweets. RSS feeds I talked about before, so I have Entrepreneur Magazine in here, I have the New Zealand Herald, and a few others, and a few of my websites in here. So anytime I post anything, it will automatically send out on Twitter for me. Retweets. Okay, a couple of my other Twitter handles are retweeted through Jamie McKean to get more exposure because I've got 14,000 followers. And if you want as well, you should set up a thank you message. And that's the thank you saying, hey, thanks for following. I've put together X. Assuming you've built a squeeze page, I've put together this to help these types of people. Click here to see it now. Put that in there, click automation on, and that's when you're going to start getting leads while you sleep. Okay, I use a different tool, which I'm actually going to move over to TweetAdder, which is why this is switched off. You should use this. Put your message in here. Remember, Twitter only allows 140 characters. That includes the link, so you need to be quite clever with your wordsmithing to get everything in 140 characters. And that's TweetAdder. Really recommend you get this tool, really recommend you use it and get it up and running as quickly as possible. It only works when it's switched on, so you need to make sure you turn it on your computer and then it will send during the day. So you can leave it running in the background. Whether it's a Mac or whether it's Windows, you can set it to launch on startup on your computer so that it will just keep running through the day. And that mimics you actually being on Twitter normally while you're actually not doing anything with it at all. So that is the world of Twitter automation. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully you're going to get this straight into your business. Bye for now.